Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And in this episode, we're going to hop into our mint-flavored time machine and travel back to the year 1941 to take a look at a film that's been called one of the best film noirs of all time. My review of the 1941 crime drama, The Maltese Falcon, coming up now. Set in 1941 San Francisco, private investigator Sam Spade gets a visit from a new client named Ruth Wonderly. Ruth is searching for her missing sister, who's become involved with a man named Floyd Thursby, and wants Sam and his partner, Miles Archer, to track Thursby. They take the case, but Archer ends up getting shot and killed, and surprisingly, Thursby turns up dead as well. Spade soon finds himself as a suspect in the murders and discovers that the woman claiming to be Ruth is actually Bridget O'Shaughnessy. Spade ends up finding himself wrapped up in a dangerous adventure where Bridget and a number of menacing parties are trying to locate a priceless falcon statuette known as, take a guess, the Maltese Falcon, by any means necessary. So what did I think of The Maltese Falcon? I thought it's an excellent crime drama mystery. It's based on the 1930 novel of the same name by Dashiell Hammett and is actually the third film adaptation of the book. There was a version that was released in 1931 also called The Maltese Falcon, as well as a comedic adaptation called Satan Met a Lady. This version was directed by John Huston in his fantastic directorial debut, which kickstarted his string of hits that would over time become classics, such as The Treasure of the Sierra Madre, The Asphalt Jungle, and The African Queen. The Maltese Falcon had its premiere in New York City on October 3, 1941, and was met with high praise from critics and audiences alike, and while it was the third version of the source material within a decade, it would become the most famous and most successful. The film is also known as the first major film noir, a genre which would become very popular for subsequent years. The very dark and realistic style of the film and the fact that it's in black and white definitely suits the material. I was surprised at how entertaining the movie is, considering a lot of the mystery actually takes place off camera, and the film is really a series of conversations taking place in a number of different settings. It's easy to see how the Maltese Falcon was performed on the radio. There's definitely a lot of fast-paced dialogue, but as long as you focus, it's pretty easy to follow what's going on in the story. The film has some great tension, and we're not really sure what's going to happen, as more intriguing and sometimes crazy cast of characters show up, and it's enjoyable to see these pieces come together. Many of Spade's quips are very funny, and it's truly a blast when he takes down some of the gangsters that are after the Falcon with ease. The way he takes the death of his partner is rather interesting, as he doesn't show much emotion and has a questionable relationship with Archer's wife. The relationship between Spade and Bridget can be compelling, as she's very deceptive, and while Spade's not sure what to believe, he starts to have feelings for her. I really enjoyed the film's ending as well. Even if you've never seen the film, there's been many references to the characters and actors over the years in pop culture, whether it be Looney Tunes all the way to Guardians of the Galaxy. The character of Cairo really reminded me of Ren from Ren and Stimpy at times, and easily could be the inspiration. Great performances from the cast, starring Humphrey Bogart as Sam Spade, the private eye trying to clear his name for a number of deaths and gets involved in a hunt for the incredibly valuable statuette. Mary Astor as Bridget O'Shaughnessy, Spade's client who lies to him about virtually everything. Peter Lorre as Joel Cairo, one of the gangsters in search of the Falcon. Sidney Greenstreet as Casper Gutman, Cairo's partner in crime that knows much of the statue's history, and Elijah Cook Jr. as Wilmer, Gutman's goon who starts to follow Spade. The Maltese Falcon was nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Supporting Actor for Greenstreet, Best Adapted Screenplay, and, of course, Best Picture. It was also one of the 25 original films to be entered into the National Film Registry in 1989. It's also known for the famous quote, "The stuff that dreams are made of." The Maltese Falcon is an essential film noir and is widely considered one of the greatest American detective films. Number-wise, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10, which gives it the A-list rating of A-list approved. That's right, it gets the A-list seal of approval. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Instagram and Letterboxd at WestAlist. Until next time, Troop out.